YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back with something different for you guys. I actually have a new segment I want to start on this channel and hopefully continue that I'm going to call Speculation Saturdays. This is going to be where I choose some Funko Pops that I think are going to go up in value and potentially be grails one day. So let's get into the 5 pops I have for today's segment and see if you guys agree with me. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated on my most recent content, and hit the bell notifications so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So like I said, I just want to show 5 pops that I think will eventually go up in value. First off, I want to give a shout out to all of you guys who did answer on Instagram with video ideas. Definitely appreciate it. This definitely helped inspire this video. And also want to give another shout out to Serlent Pops, who always on Sundays does Pops on the Rise. And that kind of got me thinking about Funko Pops I think will eventually go up instead of pops that have already done that leap. So let me get into the first pop I think may end up being a grail one day. Alright guys, so the first pop I have for you is this Cyclops. So for this first video, I just want to kind of focus on pops I have in my own collection, and definitely will expand further. But this Cyclops, it went up a little bit in value already, but this pop is now vaulted, and there also is a X-Men movie potentially coming with Disney's acquisition of X-Men property. Cyclops is one of the original X-Men, and a lot of people do relate with this iconic costume instead of the first one he did have. There's 2 other Cyclops. There's the original costume and there's an unmasked one, and I think they're actually dropping a one from the movie now, but not everybody is feeling those 3 other costumes. Most people relate to this one the most. I think this one's currently going for around 30 bucks. I can definitely see this hitting the, the $50 to $75 mark when the movie comes out, because I think a lot of people are going to start flocking to buying more of the X-Men pops, and I think this is definitely a pop I can see going up in the future. Again, all these pops are all speculation. I have no inside knowledge that these pops are going to go up. Always buy what you like. And it's always nice. I'd be lying if value doesn't come into play with Funko Pops. All of us want our pops and our purchases to go up over time. But this is one I definitely could see going up, just due to the eventual movies that this will come out in. So there you go. First pop is Cyclops from X-Men. Alright, so the second pop I have for you guys, maybe a sleeper. A lot of people aren't really thinking about this pop at all, but when I first saw it, I thought it had potential to be a grail one day. And that is the fairy godmother from Disney's Cinderella. So the reason why I say that, and bear with me guys, because I know a lot of people probably thinking, why do I think this is going to be a grail? This pop will probably be the only one that they ever make of the fairy godmother. I don't see they're making a glitter version. There's no other outfits they can put in fairy godmother, so I would assume this is going to be the only one. And she's an iconic character in Disney. Now, the Snow White pops, I don't know if people are aware of it or not, they've gone up in value recently. The Witch has gotten vaulted. I think all the dwarfs except a few have been vaulted, and they've started to creep up in value. If this one gets vaulted, I do believe the same thing will happen, and I think it might get vaulted very quickly, just because I see that happening a lot with Disney pops that aren't like Cinderella, Belle, that are like huge Disney figures in their world. So fairy godmother I can definitely see going from whatever's the $9 or $10 she's going for right now into a $30-$40 pop one day, and definitely one I would keep your eyes on if you're a Disney fan. I scooped this one up pretty quickly just in case it did end up going in value. Like I said, that Witch from Snow White went from like a $9 pop to like a $20-$25 pop overnight. So definitely fairy godmother, look out for her. She's a potential pop that's going to go up in value. Alright guys, so next up I have another Marvel pop for you guys, and that pop is Taskmaster. So not a lot of people are familiar with Taskmaster. He was a Marvel villain, and he's definitely a cool character. I think he was in, he was in Captain Marvel or one of the new Marvel movies. Drop down in the comment section below. This pop just got vaulted recently. There is another Taskmaster, I think, for the Captain Marvel movie that is not this, iconic comic book costume for Taskmaster, but he's currently only going for 14 bucks. As you guys can see, this is one of the first pops I got, and I don't have the box for him anymore, but I can definitely see him going up past that $14 mark, maybe to like a $30, $40 pop eventually. So definitely one I would check out before the show drops. If the show is any good, could definitely see him going up more in value, and to me, he's just a really cool figure. I remember playing with him on Marvel vs. Capcom all the time as well. Definitely caused some damage with him. So Taskmaster is definitely a pop I could see going up in the future, and definitely one I would get in your collection if you were a fan before it's too late. Alright, so I had to pick at least one ad icon to go on this list since I'm a big ad icon collector. And it took me a really long time to decide which one that would be, just because as the name suggests, they are all icons and it's hard to decide and, you know, guess which one's going to be the one to make it out of the into the Grail stratosphere. So this pop is one I do think is going to go up because it's a very popular character, and that's the KoolAid Man. So hear me out on this one. Funko's already made this into a 10-inch pop. Anytime that they're doing 10-inch pops, that means that character has to be popular. Otherwise, why they double down and make it even bigger? So KoolAid Man was one of the first pops or ad icons that got into be a 10-inch figure, and they did it pretty quickly. So I think this dropped beginning of the year, and by the middle of the year, there's a 10-inch figure out there for KoolAid Man. Now, if they don't drop any other colors of the KoolAid Man, this one's gonna be the only one people can get, and then that one's going to skyrocket because this one has a following outside of just Funko collectors. The other reason why I said that even if they do drop different colors, this is the iconic color of the KoolAid Man, and this one will always be the most desirable. So this one's only going for what, $9, $10 now. If this one ever gets vaulted, this one's going to definitely skyrocket in value because a lot of collectors are going to want this KoolAid Man, whether they're into Funko Pops or not. So definitely, if I had to pick any newer ad icon, this is one to go with because I think this one has potential to go up in value. Alright, so finally I had to pick at least one anime pop for this first list. And this pop is definitely one I can see going up. It is also a newer release, but it's a very popular character, and that is Orochimaru. So this pop is from Naruto, as you guys can see. Most Naruto pops, the older ones, have gone up over time. This next wave with Gaara, Tsunade, and Orochimaru, and the other Naruto pop, definitely I think at least one of them is going to be a potential grail. This one I could see going above the $100 mark at some point. This pop wasn't extremely widely available, at least from what I saw in my area and online as well. This Orochimaru is definitely one of the iconic villains of Naruto. He was pretty much in every episode. I won't really spoil the show, but I could see this one going up. It's definitely a nice mold, and yeah, it's an overall iconic figure in Naruto. So Orochimaru, I would think would be the one of the four back there to be the most likely to become a grail, just because I don't think so many people like Tsunade and Gaara. You know, I think Orochimaru would be more popular than Gaara would be. So definitely think this is has the most potential in some of the anime pops I have, and one was one I definitely jumped on as soon as I saw it drop. So Orochimaru wraps up the 5 pops I think will go up in value over time. So again, guys, these are all speculation. I wish I had a crystal ball. I could tell you guys what would be the pops to, you know, put your money in or get before it's going to go up in value. But just thought this would be a little bit fun to kind of speculate and get your thoughts as well to see if you guys agree with me. Drop down if you agree with my picks. If there's anything else you think of that could go up over time, drop down in the comment section below. And if you guys are feeling this segment, I definitely will commit to making it hopefully every Saturday, if not very, very often. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you've not already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and thanks so much for watching. Till next time, see you later.